It's here and the camera's here. I'm not used to this setup. But you gotta be able to, like, no bullshit, that ass. You feel like you didn't get no feeling around him and you felt powerful the entire time, or did you have to sit back and like pray and think like, I hope I could really hold it together?
Honestly, so what's the question again? Because you just made me think.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to do. Do you feel
Okay.
like did you have to pray for strength throughout that entire process, or did you feel weak at moments? Like, did you feel weak or not?
I had to pray to God like to just protect me while I'm doing certain things, and then like to keep my composure and make sure I don't get provoked. But no, I'm the type of person like say if I don't like a certain thing or there's a conversation, but I was so respected. Like when the cameras came out and stuff, and I was just like, we're not doing that. It went away. They cut the cameras off. Like I didn't want to stream. I didn't have to stream.
Yeah. I think that's where everybody thought, like, like when you look at the comments online, they're like, "Oh, she just went in the boom boom room."
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Naughty Crew. Hey, Cece, what's going on, girl? Okay, hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed day. Sending peace and blessings out to you all. Chrisean Rock is live with Danza right now, trying to explain her position with her going over the blue face. Let me tell y'all something. That was called collateral damage, okay? She was doing damage control because she felt like he was running his mouth way too much and she had to go fix it, okay? He has been saying he is not Junior's father. And then the fact that he alluded that she had something to do with Ronnie Doe, hashtag rest in peace, Ronnie Doe, justice for Ronnie. You know what I mean? She had to run over there and see Blueface know how to manipulate her. When he want her to do something, he know those trigger things to say about her, and she gonna go running. She gonna bark like a dog. She gonna say, how high? If he say jump. Okay? So let's hear what she have to say. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Everything we discuss here falls under fair use commentary. The copyright act is in my description box. We're just here to give our opinion on the trending topics. And this topic is trending. We're also going to get into the backlash of the Kevin Hart roast. Okay? I still haven't watched it. I couldn't get it. Like 5 minutes in, I was bored. I was distracted or whatever. And then the little clips that came out, I'm like, this is not. This is just disparaging and distasteful. So y'all like the video, like the video. We're going to get into Nicki Minaj. We here this morning, Naughty Crew. We are here. Okay? Please like the video. Likes are free. Thank you. Share my content. If you're not subscribed, you're new to the channel, I appreciate you. I would appreciate if you would hit the subscribe button. These are the free ways to support the channel. And if you have it, please donate to support your independent content creators. Let's get back into it. Can I
No, I
say?
just don't like being.
Can I just say this? Danza is really, really spitting some jewels to Chrisean. Now, can she receive it and hear it? Because she's hard headed. Hold on one second. I gotta take off my. Hold on one second, y'all. I take off my glasses because the Bluetooth going to keep colliding with my other Bluetooth. Y'all like the video? Like the video.
You know.
But you went right, like, you understand how it's perceived, right? Like, Chrisean, you're a beautiful girl. So you going out there, him getting his opportunity to get his baby back. I got my baby back. You know, like, that's how it appears. And you're play fighting. It appears to the masses that way.
Mm.
You know? And it's okay because ultimately it's your life and you got to do what you
No,
got to
it's not
do.
okay because it's not okay because I don't want to seem like or be the person that's.
Shout out to the Danza Project, shout out to the Dancer Project. How you gonna explain this, girl? How you gonna explain? And we already know what it is. That's the crazy part. We know what the it is. Blueface started running his mouth a little bit too much, and she had to shut him up. Y'all like the video? Like the video? Like the video?
Like I'm not. No.
It's just no. What the reason I'm saying it's okay is because it's first off, it already happened, and this is part of your journey, and there's no eliminating them. You know, we as men we blame women all the time for blocking us out of our children's lives, but then somehow you're still gonna get attacked for not blocking them out of your child's life. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's what I did. Like for real. Like that was really like the argument for real. Like once I was like putting my foot down with me. Like, all right, bro, I just need time to myself. I can't do this. Whatever we on for real. And then it was like, all right, well, da 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 and da da da, and I'm like, well, I'm not in LA. I'm in Baltimore. And then it was like, it was a reaction, and the way he reacted was how he reacted. I still trying to come to terms with like how I should have. I didn't respond to it. Like I didn't respond to it. I didn't. I didn't sweat it for real.
So let me ask you this tough
I just
question.
don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Jonathan.
Let me
I
ask
think.
you.
I think.
You said
I
something
think
like
he just
this.
has his own journey.
Cap, I call Cap. You absolutely understand who Jonathan Porter, aka Lucifer, aka Blueface, is because y'all are one and the same. Y'all both narcs. Y'all both narcs. And y'all clash because y'all both controlling. Both of y'all. You wanted your way, and he only wanted to be his way. A one-way street. He could lay peen, do what he want, party, do what he want. You supposed to be at home like a dog tied to a tree while he runs amok. And that's his program. And you been knew what the program was, but you think your CUDA so good, your CUDA cat is so good that it would change him. But he told you who the he was. That's one thing. Blueface don't lie. Shout out to the Dancer Project.
Sean Rock and Blueface. This was Chrisean and Jonathan. Does Chrisean still love Jonathan?
Yup.
On what terms though?
The whole time.
That tell me everything I need to know. Absolutely, that bitch do. She still love his dirty rotten drawers. He still love. She still love that community pain because she don't love herself. We talked about this yesterday with her, Clarissa. They wrap their worth up into a man, and that's why they not successful. I told y'all. Clarissa is following the same playbook Chrisean did. Child.
Right there, the whole term. Not on no specific terms. Like, do you still love him? Is there a part of you that still loves him?
I feel like there's a deep soul connection.
I mean, there kind of has to be, but
Right.
that soul connection doesn't mean you love them. You care for somebody without loving them.
Sorry.
I've just been in a journey of loving myself lately. Like I don't think that's like something I can actually answer right now because
All right, so
how do you love somebody? How do you love somebody? How do you love somebody like that, you know? So it's like
I
I
got
sit here.
First of all, if you loved yourself, you wouldn't even accept what he giving you. Period. It starts with loving yourself first. If you don't love yourself first, you can't expect for anybody else to. And Blueface has said that. The night where she claimed she jumped out of the car because she was high out her mind and drunk and she said he busted her all in her mouth, and she came back and was like, "Oh, it was me. It was me." That night, Blueface was like, she was like, "You need to respect me." He was like, "I don't respect you because you don't respect yourself." Child, don't get me
Hey,
started to
I
Sean,
love
preaching
see?
up in here
somebody.
this morning.
That ain't that ain't love. Feel me?
Yeah.
I think
Listen to me. I got three sisters. So I'm gonna
right,
talk to
bro.
you. I'm gonna talk to you like your big brother right now.
Love that.
All right.
Okay.
Love. That's what she need. That's what she need. Y'all
If
like
I
the
were to
video?
sit there and tell you the truth, which I didn't want to do because like it is what it is, but I'd rather say it to you when you hear it. There's no reason that you should have gave him access that soon,
You think so?
because I don't think so at all. Because
Facts.
when you're teaching somebody how to be respectful towards you in life, you have to
Right.
say you have to be able to put somebody on timeout.
So
Oh my God, brother. Drop them jewels on this chick. Drop them jewels. This is what she needs to hear. Because she doesn't have good examples of men in her life. Maybe her so-called godfather father. Like we still trying to figure that out. Show him alone. But she don't have good examples of men in her life to teach her worth. Seriously, I love this. Shout out to the Dancer Project. Keep it real with her. Hold her accountable. You gave him access. And we all saw it. The matching shorts, the play slap fighting. Girl, you only fooling yourself.
Telling my kids.
what's the proper time frame from that? Like until he's like 7 years old?
No, 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 no. I'm not
You feel what I'm
saying that.
saying? Like
Wait,
it's
wait,
really like I
let me
get the
finish. Let me finish
access
what I'm
part.
saying.
I
Though. Let me
swear I
finish what
get
I'm
the
saying.
access part.
Let me
Look, I
get
was holding that
Krishan,
down,
Krishan,
right?
Krishan, Krishan, let me finish
But
what I'm
I
saying real
start
quick.
thinking to myself, like, all right, now that I'm like fully detached from the emotions and stuff and whatnot to make erratic decisions or drastic decisions based on love, because when I love, I throw my whole life in a man's lap, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not in that space ever to do that ever again unless with my husband, if I even get a husband. So I'm saying all this to say, like, what's the proper time? Like when he's
I'm
eight,
not saying a long time. I'm just
or I should have probably like
you're over
what
there
got my
battling your
godmother to
own
take him
thoughts
to
right
him.
now.
Instead of coming to his tour to perform, maybe y'all should have met for coffee first. No cameras, no nothing. But at the end of the day, Krishan, that's not Junior Daddy. Like, stop playing with us. Like, you still trying to drive this narrative like Blueface is the father. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody's the father. There is no one on the birth certificate. Her choice. No one legally, Blueface is not responsible for Junior. And the man that wanted Junior, wanted to care for Junior, is no longer with us. So you could go play with your mom and your delusional family with this fake narrative talking about Blueface is Junior father when we all know that is not the case.
I don't know. Like it's just what what I supposed to do? Like I need what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like face to face. Like what's going on? Not like okay, so say your sister home. She got a son.
Yeah.
He's two, and she been like standing her ground. She
Oh,
got a
thank
new
you.
job. She got on her feet. She separated.
Thank you to everybody joining us. Krishan is live with the Danza Project right now. Please like the video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Share my live out. And if you can donate to the channel, we just giving our commentary on what she says. She's trying to do damage control because her fans are very, very disappointed in her for going back to Lucifer. So she's trying to mansplain it away. Mm-hmm.
Her funds. She thriving. Her relationship with God is intact. Her mental is intact. She's maturing. She's evolving. Okay. And one thing she didn't face or come to terms and stuff was his dad. So she's like, okay, what she should have called? What should I should have called little Petey and be like, Petey, can you go take the baby to Jonathan, or like What do you mean? I don't know. Like that right there. I don't. That's just hard. I don't
So
know
give
what.
me do this real quick.
Or or or
Let me
or
wait,
or
wait, wait,
or
wait,
just
wait,
be
wait, wait.
like,
Time out,
or
time out, time
condemn
out,
them and be
time out,
like,
time out, time out. Krishan, Krishan,
what?
time out. Time out. Let me finish what I was saying though. Because
Or you saying
you
God would have
go, you
made
see
it
what
a
you're
better
doing? You
and a
see what you're
clear
doing?
opportunity for that
You're
to.
not
Girl, shut up and listen. This is your problem. You and Ressa. Neither one of y'all like to listen. Child, shut up.
you're not letting me finish what I'm saying to you, and I'm
Okay,
trying to
go
think.
go go go. Cause
I'm
like,
already past that. So let me get like 2 minutes
cause
because you do
now
got
I'm just.
ADHD and so do I. But all I'm saying to you is that the immediate, not I'm not saying like you don't wait, like if it's a week went by or 2 weeks went by, you can't go see him. I'm saying in the immediate, I tell my son and my daughter, right, when I'm trying to take something away from them or I'm trying to teach them something, I say, hey, I'm gonna put you in timeout for a little bit, just so they understand that something was wrong. I'm not saying disconnect because I just told you on that same note that I think it's dope that you're still allowing him an opportunity to be in his child's life. I think that's dope. I'm not saying take that away. I'm just saying you should give yourself time and him time to learn from the mistakes so they don't happen again. Because when men, especially us as men, when we get access too early, we feel like the first thing we know within ourselves is we could do that shit again. We could definitely do it again. If she's
He is absolutely right. He is talking straight facts. He's absolutely right. She gave him access way too early, but that's going to go above her head. You want to know why? Because women like Clarissa and Chrisean Rock lead with their coochie. Don't let that go over your head. I said what I said. Women like Chrisean Rock and Clarissa Shields lead with their coochie because they wrap all their self-worth up into a man. They don't have an identity outside of a man. And all they've been raised by sluts all their life. Come on, let's just keep it real. Charlotte was a lot lizard. That's how Chrisean and Tasiki came about. They was raised by sluts. Chrisean said out her mouth, "Oh, I was brought up to give all your money to your man." Where they do that? I was brought up like you the prize, Nick. He should be taking care of everything. He should. A man wouldn't even want to take your money on some bill. Like, girl, it's some lessons here.
me an hour later, I could do it again. I'll do it next week and I'll do it
So
the
I
week
should have
after.
waited a year.
No, no, I'm not saying wait a year. I'm
I'm
just
just
saying
saying, like I ain't.
She's so caught up in the time frame of things. It is the message is going over her head, and the thing he trying to say is make him earn that access. Baby steps.
I waited 4 5 months, like, and I waited.
the
As
interview
I
that came
waited,
out.
I looked
When did
up,
that
and
interview
five
come
months
out?
went past. Like I'm like, okay,
You
and
waited
then I
like
started
four
looking at
days after
myself.
that
Am I
interview
doing this
came
out
out.
of resentment? Am I doing this like? Am I?
You heard him say it. He said you waited till 4 days till that interview came out. I'm telling you, she was doing damage control. And look, Blue know how to pull her heartstrings. He know he could talk about Junior, and he know he gonna bring up her ex, and she gonna come out the woodwork, and that's what she did. She came running like a little dog, falling right into the program. She ain't changed. Ain't nothing changed about this slut.
Evil? Like I start looking at myself. Am I evil? Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but you gotta
are.
if you're saying that you love yourself, you gotta love yourself enough to know that a little bit of time is okay. You did 4 or 5 months, but you did it like 4 or 5 days after that interview came out, and that's where all the concern was.
Oh, the interview. I don't even know what he be on like that. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I get okay. I'm gonna be so honest. I be like,
You are so lying. You are obsessed. Blueface, Lucifer is her god. Don't be mistaken, Naughty Crew. Blueface is her god. She love Blueface more than she love herself or her son. Who face tatted on her? Who name all over her body? That's idolatry. The biggest sin you can have against God. Because God is a jealous God. He don't like when you worship something more than God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not cool. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Please like the video. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Likes are free. Likes are free. Good morning, queens and kings. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I popped on live, and Chrisean was live with the Danza Project, and I really feel like he is schooling her. And like a lot of this is going over her head. She can't even process because she's so hell bent on doing what she want to do instead of taking heed. This a man giving you free game, girl. Letting you know how men think. Ciao.
like my tags is not what's the name unless I authorize them. I don't see none of that. Every time I scroll, it's always Bible stuff or sermons or like my algorithm is not chaos.
Girl, that ain't stopping nobody from sending you the stuff. Like, stop acting like you green to this shit. This is what I can't do with this hoe. She's straight lying. She's a habitual, pathological liar. Ciao.
But you still know what happened, and that's what I'm saying is like that moment right there is where you should give yourself the grace and a little bit of peace. And I don't
So
think that you
another
did a
okay, so
bad job.
another 4 months.
I think
Like
that the
dang,
outcome.
I don't know.
Listen,
Like
listen, Linda, listen.
no, I'm
Right?
listening. Like
I
No,
think
you
the
I hear
outcome
you,
was
lying.
bro.
good because you held your.
How you listening and you talking? Make that make sense. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Receive what he's giving you, girl. He giving you free game. He letting you know how men think. Child. He's showing you how to value yourself.
Composure, right? But what I'm saying is give yourself that from now. If I'm talking to my little sister, I'm gonna say, look, from now on, when this goes on, just wait a little bit so they know they can't play with you because playing is too much. These men, they'll keep thinking that they could say whatever and do whatever because if they get access to you too soon, they're not gonna change their ways truly. Like take your post down, make a public apology. Those men will do that if you revoke access. They'll start doing that because they'll start saying, you know what, I shouldn't play with her. I shouldn't play about my family. I shouldn't play about these things. People learn more, especially men and immature men. We learn more when that example is placed in front of us, that timeout, that no, you can't come around me is there.
Damn, that's
And
crazy. Then like
not gonna be
then
easy.
you know
You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna be honest. I'm listening,
saying?
and I resonate real heavy with it, and everything you said was right. But now it's like I'm back at square one with the situation now. Because at first, I get what you're saying, but
I don't think you're at square one because you're a different Chrisean today.
cause like you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't. I'm just tired.
And so are we. We tired of this back and forth between you and Blueface. You keep doing this over and over again. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody was up in arms, like, oh my God, she back with Blueface. She ain't never left. She been when on her first interview with the Danza Project, she was reading text messages between her and Blue. Like only the Rock Tarts are they act like freaking oblivious to the shit she does. Like make it make sense.
No,
I know.
I'm just tired.
Now here we go with the tears,
That's
child.
it.
But
You know,
Are you tired and
no,
lonely?
like I'm just tired of things, of mess, of trauma, of fake storylines, lies, betrayal, resentment, unforgiveness. Just keep repeating itself. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired.
But you the main one that participate in it on a regular basis, and you could try to put it on Blue. No, this on you. You lie, manipulate everything, especially when it comes to your son. You a liar and a manipulator. And until you walk into your truth and take accountability for the things you need to take accountability for, number one, I look, I'm past the fact that she was drinking and smoking while she was pregnant. Everybody knows she did that or whatever. Junior is here. What are you doing about his condition? And I ain't talking about God. Faith without work falls on deaf ears. What are you doing for your son? She's literally from the wire. Absolutely, Lorraine.
Like, and I just wanted to tell him that eye to eye. I can't take no more. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, she went running over there to Blueface because she didn't, and I don't care how many. Oh, I don't see it. My timeline is all God and religious stuff. You're full of bull, Slinky girl. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. You full of it. You wanted to shut him up, especially about that Ronnie Doe stuff. And he ain't lying. Blueface ain't never lied on you. I don't care. He a lot of things. And don't take this the wrong way. He's a fuck. He ain't shit. Okay? That's how I feel about it. But he ain't lie. He ain't lying on you. That be you. You are the pathological liar. And until you walk in your truth, everything you touch is going to turn to shit. Everything. Repent. Like for real. That's what she avoiding.
Straighten out. But you know, I hear you, bro. But I swear it's not like I came back to like, oh my God.
I
He gonna
think
be
that
look, he gonna be 7 years old till
Who's that? Lorraine? Yes. I'm glad you said that. Because that's what she want to do. She done threatened Blue plenty of times, especially when he made her bark like a dog. Her choice. And she was in the airport. Was like, me and my son gonna be visiting your grave. That's what she want to do. She want to take him out, but it's too many eyes. Blue is protected. That's why he was so comfortable. Blue is protected. That's what she want to do. We not gonna act like this girl don't have no darkness behind her.
there's terms in place. And I gotta probably just
guess
be
what?
cool with
I
that.
will say
Because
this.
I ain't need
Let's
my
say it
dad till
was.
I was seven.
Let's say
So
it was 7 years, Krishan. It don't
huh?
matter. Let's say it was 7 years, which I don't think it will be. It doesn't matter because the one thing that he has right now, for sure, is mommy's love.
Right.
And right now, you're there, you're present, and the love is there. It's cool. But the most important thing is focus on you and loving yourself. I sense that like there's a part of you that's lonely, right? Because
Not really
everyone needs.
lonely, bro. I'm not that lonely, dog. I'm really not that lonely. Like, I like my space. Like, you know how fast I got on that
But
flight?
there's moments of weakness.
It's just moments where I just look at my son and just be like, I don't want to be the problem of him not having his father around.
Wait, skirt, skirt. You are though. You are. You the major problem. And when Junior grow up and find out what happened to his father, Ronnie Doe, rest in peace, you gonna have to answer for that hoe.
Yeah, but you also want that man to value having his child around. You don't
Right.
want it to be a game. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I
He clearly said, Blueface clearly said, oh, I was just going along with being his father for a storyline. He clearly said that. It was for the check. And Chrisean, you always threatening somebody about your son. That's how I know you really want to tear one into Blueface. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself, chick.
I'm a father who prides myself in being a father. Like I value that shit. And you can't take that away from me. Like you take my children to Mexico, I'm going to Mexico too. Right? You got a new boyfriend and he's around my kids. He's my best friend now. Your
One second,
boyfriend,
y'all.
me and him are best friends too. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go hang out at his house too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when a man wants to be around his child, he will make every necessary effort to be around. And that speaks volumes because you'll be able to hear it. Right now, you're trying to make the family work. Is he trying to make the family work? And I'm not going to be somebody that judges. That's for you and him to know. I don't want to know what your private conversations were. I'm just telling you, I
No,
hope
I'm
you,
listening.
you're,
You dropping
I
jewels.
just
I'm
hope that
listening.
you're in a
Like,
space that you're
I just
good.
wanted to address like where I was coming from this whole situation. Like, you know.
Yeah. But I just want you to be good. I want you to continue down your journey. I don't want you to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some heavy shit. I've been there as the brother that's trying to talk to my little sister and tell her like, yo, it's gonna be good. Like you're fine. You know what I mean? Because she went through
Yeah.
that, with 2 kids. And then saying like I want to leave. I don't want to be with him no more. I don't know how to end this relationship the right way because of her
No,
kids
the
worrying about
relationship is
the
for
kids.
sure ended. I just want that chapter of what's the name to just begin. Like, like, all right, we're mature. Well, I'm matured. You feel me?
Yeah. But
I
but
don't
like
got
I
no
know we're having a
intentions or like
conversation. Like,
I don't have no intentions or like motives.
that's good. Honestly, like I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting you for 1 second. Like I know it isn't easy, and I think everybody knows it isn't easy. It's not going to be like some, oh, tomorrow you've got it all figured out. This is going to be a process. There's going to be painful days. Um, there's going to be happy days, and hopefully y'all get to a space where you could truly be happy. I don't want to judge that man. I don't
I'm
know it.
not
You know what I
judging
mean?
them
No,
either.
I'm saying me
I just
personally. I
like
don't.
it's like, you know, like
In order for you to win, you're gonna have to take necessary steps, knowing that this is the way it's gonna be, and you might feel the way when you walk away. Sometimes you got to stay away from what it is that causes you pain. You can see that shit. That's why the message I sent you, like I'm like, look, I don't care about going live. I'm asking you for you. Are you good? How do you feel? I'm
yeah, I
not
was
asking you right
good.
now. I'm saying that's what I was saying.
I just felt like you said, like I guess like whatever he's putting out is it's not appropriate for me to be around that till he do some maturing and growing himself.
Hell yeah. There's so much
And
going on in that man's life that it's like,
huh?
there's so much going on in that man's life. I don't know where your video went.
What'd you say?
There's so much that's going on in that man's life that right now, I don't think he's even capable of being the man that you want him to be for your family. So
Right.
it's definitely tough, but ultimately you just have to be able to sit back and analyze the situation and say, all right, right now I'm good off this. Like I don't need this shit in my life because it's what's going to present itself. It already happened. You're already here. You've already addressed it right in front of the camera. You've addressed it online. Again, because of that, it's cool. It already happened. We can't be like sitting there saying, oh, what if I could go back and change the past? You can't do that. But the future and what the future holds in the immediate future, because I guarantee you that text message is going to become when you want to fly back out. That it'll come if it didn't already pop up in your text. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you maintain you stay with you. You stay comfortable in being you. You know, you stay comfortable and respect.
Blueface ain't changing shit. He make too much money off of being a fuck boy and an asshole. He's not changing. Let me get into these comments. I want to see what y'all saying. Hold on. Let me turn on my other phone so I can see y'all comments. Y'all like the video, share this live out. Chrisean sat down with the Danza Project. She's trying to mansplain her going out there to see with Blue. You not fooling us, chick. We know why you went out there, because you was trying to shut him up. You was trying to shut him up. You ain't want him talking about Ronnie Doe and things like that. But Blueface been saying this stuff. So why are you moved now? Why you couldn't ignore it this time? And now you trying to play this game like, oh, it's for my son and this and that. Like, girl, he is not the father. Go find your baby daddy. Oops. He did. Mm-hmm. Let me see what y'all saying. 1 second, y'all. I'm pulling up the comments. Oh my, y'all, I got multiple devices. I need my glasses. Chill. This print too little. Thank y'all. Thank everybody for joining. Y'all like the video. Like the video. That crack has fried her brain cells. Yep. Hello, Susie. Well, Cruddy Sean is a lost soul. She never found herself. She couldn't graduate from college, stay away from Lucifer and his toxic family, but she keeps feeding herself poison of disappointment. Absolutely. And Clarissa came out here and said, like, they all work for Blueface. And if you want to work for Blue, you got to follow his program. This is all facts. Chrisean doesn't have a strong family dynamic. They are a lost cause. The whole family, throw them away. She allows it. She's insecure. Yep. No one told her to break generational curses. How her sister followed her for instant fame. Sad. I mean, all these girls are the same. Clarissa, Cardi, Meg. Talk about it. Talk about it, Lorraine. I swear I can't stand Baltimore accent. That came from Be More Shorty. Sure. Ooh. Uh, Might as well set a goal. 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 Might as well set a goal.
Journey that you're on right now, and make sure that the people around you are respecting the journey that you're on too. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
So talk to me about something else. What the earlier you showed a paper.
Analytics.
That was the analytics from the fight and all the people that watched,
Yeah,
correct?
like over 100 countries was watching me.
And then you said that you got a sold out show too.
Yeah, like that was the
Oh
analytics.
yeah,
The revenue from the
yeah.
pay per view was, I would say the number, but I don't want to. It's too much.
but when you saw those numbers, what did you really feel? Like that just
Hmm.
made you feel like when you saw those numbers, did that make you feel like you just want to keep going?
I felt like I had those numbers in my head already. I felt like that was what the outcome was going to be, but to actually see the result and the evidence of it.
She don't really want to box. Now she trying to act like she manifests her getting all these numbers. She's a fraud. Her and Rest of Coleslaw, they both frauds.
Um, I just looked at it like, dang, it only took 3 months just to lock in.
I got you. I got you thinking right now. It's just like
Yeah, because I'm only locked in for 3 months. I'm finna lock in more like 12 months. Hopefully, look up everything just does its own thing. Like, because like you is right. Like, I should just sit back and let it figure itself out. Like, don't go out my way. I just don't want no. I just want to show God I have no resentment. I have no hate for me.
we all know that. We all know that.
So
God sees it. Like God knows. You know that God knows your intentions and how you feel. You know, He knows. So you don't. It's not about that. You just.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's about like
It's
staying
about
locked in.
you. This isn't about. And I'm not trying to make it sound this way, but this isn't about God. This is about you, because God already knows how you feel and what your intentions are. He knows that when you wake up in the morning. You feel me? I don't know what that noise is. You know. But the most important part is what is that noise? You call me?
Like,
She must be getting calls. That's why they're getting feedback.
there's other backs for everyone.
Is that both of our mics or just your mic that's doing that?
It's like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it sounds distorted.
Let me see. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It just sounds distorted. It's just your mic, the chat thing.
Yeah, that's because you got a call.
Hold on a second.
All right, they having technical difficulties, and I think that's enough of that. Okay, she is trying to do damage control because she seen how disappointed her fans was. She started out with a post. Let me see. Y'all like the video? Like the video. Thank y'all for joining. Hashtag rest in peace for Ronnie. So shout out to Live Bites for catching this. Chrisean recently shared that she and Blueface are attempting to move forward. No, she's attempting to shut him up. But he not gonna lie for her. He never did. She said, "Dear world, people confuse forgiveness with weakness or going backwards. That's not what this is. I forgave because I value peace more than carrying anger. No, we are not together. I just chose respect over resentment. I've learned that not every battle is meant to destroy you. Some are meant to grow you. I prayed Face things head on. No, the fuck you don't. Lies. How about you face what's going on with Junior? Hashtag save Junior. And left it in Yahweh's hands, girl. No hate in my heart, no distractions, just growth, healing, and staying locked in. I'm trying my hardest to be mature, set healthy boundaries so we can be there for our guy. We talked, we apologized, and now we are moving forward, not because we want to, but we need to for our little guy. Girl, he is not the father. I don't care how you try to pray it to be that. Blueface is not the father, and that's why he saw all the backlash he was getting, people calling him a deadbeat, and that's why he denounced Junior. Girl, the hell is wrong with you? Y'all keep saying Chrisean Rock was with Blueface. No, no, no. Chrisean was with Jonathan. The old Chrisean died. Don't let that go over your head, girl. It's definitely over yours. PSA, Chrisean is not the girl that she used to be. She is a woman of God and a mother who made a healthy, conscious, well thought out decision to forgive for the sake of her child, for peace and because our God will bless those who walk in this way. Give her grace and don't beat her up. Shut the fuck up. Rock tarts. That if that ain't a bunch of bull swinky, I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know what is. Thank you so much, Tara. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. You always there for me, boo. Love you down to the ground. Always. Okay? She can fool y'all, but she ain't fooling me. Ain't nothing changed about her. And I would say her panties, but she don't change those. She barely. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat. Hold on. Okay. That was my husband. I had to make sure nothing was wrong. I don't believe you. You're a liar. And that's where we gonna leave that. You're a liar. Blueface don't give up about nobody but himself. He's selfish, he's narcissistic. Absolutely. Absolutely. This who he is.
I'm gonna cuss that bitch out when I get home.
Thank y'all so
She's mad
much.
because I didn't fuck her. But she, for a girl, so let me tell y'all something. Once again, I didn't fuck her.
Thank
But you
you.
clearly see she want to fuck me. Would y'all trust a bitch? Would y'all trust a bitch that you supposedly think you got pregnant that's want to fuck a nigga this bad? That's the, and she's
Krishan, that's what you trying to make peace with. You can't make peace with chaos. He is who he is. At the end of the day, I don't care how you try to flip it and turn it. You went over there to shut him up. And he had been calling you. Because Nevaeh bopped him upside of the head because he was on the phone with you. Like, girl, who y'all think y'all fooling? Lucifer is going to be who he is because you dumb sluts. Allow it.
I mean, we're not together.
okay. We're still not together, so I'm not cheating on you then, right? But
Way too serious. God bless y'all.
all right.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I gotta.
Yes, it is. That's who that monster is. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know we be flashing. This perimenopausal shit, y'all. Be more shorty. I'm glad you had a lavender latte. Yes, they are very soothing. If you know, you know. I love to have me, and this is to all my new subscribers. I love me a good lavender latte with oat milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Child. The first sip is just calming. Calming. It's hot. Do I have my fan? No, I think I left it. Whew. Child, this perimenopausal stuff. Let me tell y'all something. I got a slew of fans. I got fans that clip on my pocketbook. I got fans that I could clip on the blanket because my husband be complaining, like, turn the fan off, this and that or whatever, because he got asthma. So he don't like all that air on him and stuff like that. But so I got all these little type of fans and stuff like that because, girl, I be flashing. I be flashing. I be flashing. All Blueface care about is money, child. That's all he care about, okay? Let's get into Kevin Hart in this roast. Did y'all watch? Put a 1 in the chat if you watched the Kevin Hart roast. Put a 1 in the chat if you watched the Kevin Hart roast. Let's get into it. Because let me tell you something. I don't like the roast. But some of the guests there were Cheryl Underwood, Cat Williams, Child Lorraine. Okay, so here's a little bit of Cat Williams. Now, as you all know, and if you don't know, Kevin Hart and Cat Williams used to beef. But there is so much outrage, child.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kat. I'm surprised they invited me. That's how little star power you have. They had to start inviting your enemies. I said, I hate him. They said, come anyway. Very humble of me to be at your goat roast tonight, Kevin. I've wanted an Emmy Award, but this is going to be my best acting tonight as I pretend like you are a goat. For the people at home, you're wondering, why is the cat man doing this? For the money, bitch. This is my Riyadh Comedy Festival. Only one with a soul. Kevin, you're going to hear some things tonight that you're not familiar with. Those things are called punchlines. Is this dais the best that the industry could put together for dear old Kev? I'm not sure if the Illuminati is real or if this is the junior varsity version, but for those of you just joining us, Kevin and I have beef, and I'll tell you why. Because privately, this motherfucker stole everything from me before he saw my...
Child. Okay. Actually, Cat Williams was the funniest part of the roast to me. Everybody else, they can go to hell, child.
He was a 6'3" white man. I tried to tell y'all that Kevin Hart was a plant. Because I keep burying him, he keeps springing back the fuck up. Just like a plant. Yes, I said some things I'd like to take back. Some things I said were misunderstood. I did say that Kevin was a Hollywood puppet, and I want to explain that because it might not be what you think. I meant that the head of Netflix literally has his whole hand up Kevin's ass and can make him do anything. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Cornelius. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cat wasn't joking. They ended up piecing it up at the end. Let me see.
Look, y'all done woke up a dog. I'ma start snapping. Hey, 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 hey. It's going down, man. I get the mic last. Y'all done woke up a dog.
Okay, so they ended up piecing it up or whatever. Let me see.
I love the fact that you white boy comics want to say all the words that black comics get canceled for saying. And I'm glad that y'all brought back words like midget and retard. No, Kevin, I'm not talking about you when I say midget. But yes, Shane, I'm talking about you when I say retard. Now, I know it's some shit in that motherfucking teleprompter, but I'm glad that Shane, your motherfucking ass stopped that wigger. Because had you said anything that sound bigger, trigger, or anything that sound like nigga, you wouldn't have made it out of motherfucking Inglewood alive. You don't know what the fuck you are. You will respect us in this house. This is the fucking forum built by the Showtime Lakers. And I want to thank Netflix and Kevin Hart for bringing us all together. Freedom of speech is alive today.
Salute, Mr. Boston. Salute. It was whack. I mean, they made jokes about Cheryl Underwood's dead husband who committed suicide. Ciao.
So few black friends that he started a vegan fast food chain and nobody stopped him. Kevin has so few black friends that he started a vegan fast.
Okay, these are some of the jokes. Also there was some George Floyd jokes, tasteless.
Kevin, they told me not to mention your kids on this roast, but I must say, you did good. They've gotten so big, they now buckle Kevin up in the car seat. It's true he lost his gig hosting the Academy Awards because of some homophobic tweets, but you'd be homophobic too if you were eye level with everyone's. He got into a fist fight on a private plane, proof that no matter how much money black people have, they're still just gonna act like ninjas. He's fighting. Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia, and like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them.
What? Cheryl Underwood and Shay Shay? Wow. That's a fun fact for today. That's a fun fact. But people are outraged. What's her? I love her. People are outraged. Let's hear what Don Lemon has to say.
Did you watch the Kevin Hart roast on Netflix? It's getting a lot of criticism. Some praise, a lot of criticism. Some people thought it was racist. Some people thought it was sexist. Some people thought it was too raunchy. Some folks really liked it. Now, I want to know what you thought of it. And I'm going to help you decide because at 5 o'clock Eastern time on the Don Lemon Show on YouTube, Chelsea Handler and Cheryl Underwood will join me. Yeah. And so you can watch, you can make up your own mind. But what did you think of it? Was it racist? Was it sexist? Was it too much? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments, but joining it.
Y'all let me know. Hey, Juice. Hey, Juice. Please make sure you go over to my friend Juice Radio and Talk Show. Love her down to the ground. Much love, sis. Okay, she is a great content creator. She is a great content creator, and we are friends in real life. Okay, we have each other's numbers. We check on each other. We got real love for each other. She was here when I started this here thing, Naughty Love Movement, okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? Let's get into what Cheryl Underwood. She sat down with TMZ and let's get her thoughts on what she thought about them roasting her dead husband. Hold on. Y'all like the video? Thank you to everybody joining me. I appreciate every last one of you. Love y'all down to the ground. Y'all always holding down Knotty, okay? Y'all, I got some loyal supporters, and I love y'all. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So, chill. And who would have knew? Little old me. We on our path to 5K subs, okay? We on our path. And yes, we are growing slow, but at our pace. And I don't care what nobody think about it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm solid with me. Are you solid with you? That's the question. If you worried about my clicks, my views. Are you okay? Are you okay? Let me see. Sorry. Let me just type it in. Cheryl Underwood, she trending now. She been trending since. Here we go. She been trending since she sat down with the Black Effects, okay? And question card listen and said, "Are you single?"
As comedians, everybody has to laugh at everybody's jokes. But come on. And one person in particular who got it a couple of times was Cheryl Underwood, who was on the dais. And it just seemed like the jokes for her were maybe crossed the line. My husband killed himself in 1990. Really, what happened, right? I was in the Air Force Reserve, and they were getting ready to mobilize my unit to go in the Desert Shield and Storm. I'm sorry if I got it in reverse. It's been a really busy night, but my husband killed himself August of 90. So what they're talking about is his suicide over 30 years ago. Nonetheless, what happened was everybody seemed to be pushing everybody's buttons. Even if it was a year ago or 30 years ago, it was, let's just find the most sensitive thing and just go in on it. Well, I think it's the new way of roasting. When I first came to Los Angeles, I was hanging out in the Friars Club with those old-fashioned Borscht Belt roasters, those Jackie Masons and those guys. And that's why I said to Kevin at the end, we only roast who we love. There was a team of us and rehearsing things that we could say and what the parameters were. But the best part was being with my colleagues. The best part was hanging out and Tiffany Haddish and Lizzo and my fraternity brother J-Dub, one of the Plastic Cup boys, and all of us that know each other. That's why I said freedom of speech is alive and well, and it's alive in Netflix. So the weird thing to me was Tom Brady, because when he was roasted, he got upset, yet he showed up and he roasted Kevin Hart, although he left so nobody could go after him. I like the fact that he came to give Kevin a little elbow, but also give him his flowers. Usher, give an elbow, give him his flowers. Cat Williams, for them to settle their beef. So I think what he did really helped everything. But The Rock being there, you could see all of us have genuine love and friendship. I'm glad you brought up The Rock, because you said something about when you first came to LA and that the Friars Club, the rules, there were no rules, because this particular joke shocked a lot of people, coming from The Rock at least. He put the D in front of the R word. But everybody laughed. And everyone laughed. So has it swung back where now there are certain words that in this context people are fine with? True roast comedy. It's not for mainstream domain. But you're talking about Netflix. And I know people don't agree and to say, well, why would you use these words? But what I thought was good about what The Rock did, everybody was questioning his blackness. And he really made the connection. It's a way for us to talk about the issues with humor and come to some common ground. Years ago,
Regina Hall, I don't think she found it funny. I don't think a lot of people found it funny. To each his own or whatever. It wasn't my hey y'all. It wasn't my cup of tea of funny. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. It was one point in time comedians could joke and bring up any issue. Now with this cancel and sensitive culture, you could barely say anything, okay? You could barely say anything, and everybody is so sensitive. All right, so many people had so much to say about the roast. Let's get into some of these opinions, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Okay, love y'all down to the ground. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thumbs up the video. Okay, this is a comedian. I believe she's from abroad, from across the pond. Okay.
I know I'm late to the party, people, but I just watched the roast of Kevin Hart last night on Netflix, and I have some thoughts.
Shout out to Gina Yasha.
Now, let me start first by saying I do not like roasts. I don't like them.
She don't like them.
I think it's mean-spirited. It's nasty. It's taken on an element of hatred that I do not like. And I'm good at roasting.
Y'all.
Oh, I can roast the hell out of anybody. In fact, about 8 or 9 years ago, Jeff Ross approached me outside a club, a comedy club. I think it was the Improv in Los Angeles. I'd just done a set and I was roasting rappers. And he approached me outside the club and was like, hey, you'd be really good to come write on one of these roasts and maybe be on one of these roasts in the future. And I said, no, thank you. Because that's not my style of comedy. I laugh at myself, I laugh at other people, but I'm not into making people feel uncomfortable. I'm not into picking people's insecurities out and digging. And it's just not my thing. I'm not into the mean-spirited type of comedy. So I've never been into roast. But I will watch them for entertainment purposes. Because I appreciate, even though it's not my thing, I appreciate other types of comedy. So I watched the roasts. Let me start with the positive. Naeem Lynn killed it, did his thing. Cheryl Underwood, amazing. I mean, just brilliant, fantastic, so funny. Who else was really good? Cat Williams. I mean, come on. Cat is a genius. And it's the honesty in his roast. Because he said it, he hates Kevin Hart. I don't know if they still hate each other. They squashed the beef, and I hope that's real. But the honesty in that roast just made me laugh. It might not have been his best ever performance, but the honesty of it was something I truly appreciated. Chelsea Handler did their thing. Now, I don't like Chelsea Handler as a person. She was a fucking horrible person. She was horrible to me when I did my one and only appearance on Chelsea Lately back in the day. Awful. That's a whole nother video, whole nother story. So I don't like her as a person, but I respect her as a comedian. And I think she did great. I think she was really funny. And I like the way she came at that racist MAGA asshat, Tony Hinchcliffe. So I definitely give her that. Those are my favorites of the roast. I did like Regina Hall, though. She's hilarious. It was weird. Tiana Taylor, I don't know what that was. But anyway, I'm sticking with the positive. Those are the positives. Now for my negatives. I know Shane Gillis is probably huge right now, and that's why he was hosting that shit, but inappropriate. There was no reason for him. Of all the fucking comedians in the world to host the roast of arguably the biggest comics in the world right now, Kevin Hart. Shane fucking Gillis? I can't imagine Kevin going, you know who I want to be the host of which is going to be the GOAT roast of all time? That pasty-faced dude who looks like a pillowcase.
Okay. We got more. Hold on. Hers is kind of long.
Oh, and another thing about this Kevin Hart situation, no other race would allow this.
right? No other demographic would allow this. Had he said something that was anti-Semitic, he would have been cut from the air, lost endorsements. It would have been a whole shebang bang. So I just need Black people to have a little bit more respect for themselves, a little bit more couth, a little bit more, va va voom. Carry yourself with a little bit more dignity, because there's no way in hell that Anglo-Saxon maggot would have been able to stand behind that podium to say half of the shit that he said. But no, that's all, that's all, folks. You WB frog banjo playing tap dancing ass motherfuckers. Like I said, had he said something anti-Semitic, everybody would have been up in arms. But no, the Keebler elf thinks it's fucking funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Chelsea Handler used to date 50 Cent. That is all facts. Absolutely.
Bitch, when I tell you it's time to eat the rich, I mean it is time to eat the motherfucking rich. I started to watch the roast of Kevin Hart. I got about 32 minutes into that bullshit they call entertainment and turned that shit the fuck off because y'all not getting my motherfucking attention. They weren't normalizing shit. They weren't raising awareness. What they were trying to do was promote the hate speech that this current administration paid them to fucking do. Every last person on that stage is a Zionist, pedophile, homicidal, genocidal, fucking cuckold to the current administration. It is time we eat the motherfucking rich. They're sitting up there with their millions of fucking dollars and their diamond chains, cracking jokes about George Floyd being murdered in cold blood by the police. And I get it. White people love that. Let's give them. They told me to be racist. That was a direct quote from Shane fucking Guinness in his dialogue. Oh, so if they tell you to, I guess, you just gonna do that shit? Kevin Hart hee-hee-ha-haing while they fucking crack jokes about ICE detention centers. I don't find shit funny about little brown children getting fucking impregnated in concentration camps. Kids being ripped away from their fucking parents and starved. I don't find shit funny about the genocide in fucking Palestine, about children getting white phosphorus dropped on thermobaric missiles that burn at a temperature of 3,500 degrees Celsius, evaporating thousands of people around them. Children getting limbs amputated without anesthesia because they bombed all of the medical centers and fucking hospitals. What the fuck is funny about any of this? Why the fuck are y'all doing oh, this is what they want? Who the fuck is they, you stupid bitch? Ew. Every fucking person on that stage, I fucking loved Chelsea Handler. Fuck that bitch. Fuck Kevin Hart. Fuck Shane Gillis. Fuck all of them. Y'all not gonna sit in my fucking face getting paid millions of dollars to laugh at the fact that my children go to a defunded education system where they're target practice for fucking political extremists. You're not gonna have me laughing at the fact that I don't have free fucking health care because we're supplying thermobaric missiles to fucking Israel so they can bomb school children. Because yeah, that's what they fucking did with their thermobaric missile that burns at a temperature of 3,500 degrees fucking Celsius. I'm not going to laugh at the fucking fact that my tax dollars are currently funding concentration camps on American soil while my government feeds me poisonous food to intentionally make me sick while depriving me of fucking health care. I ain't got a single motherfucking joke in me, bitch. Ain't shit funny. I ain't got shit for the rich but a motherfucking bad day. It's time we start eating these bitches, and I mean literally, because there's a food shortage coming due to the war in fucking Iran. And when it comes time for us to starve to death, baby, when I say we finna eat the rich, we finna eat the fucking rich.
Well, I think she said it all. I didn't watch. 5 minutes in, I was bored. And I'm glad I didn't watch. Because this is the way the rich like to rub their money in our face. Oh, we're privileged. We can say what we want. We can do what we want without consequence. At whose expense? She left no crumbs. She ate it. Shout out. Let me give her a shout out. A shout out to Bella Vendala, girl. You ate. And you get a follow, a like, and a reshare from me, girl. Did y'all see the latest Lego?
You guys.
Did y'all see the latest Lego? Child. Let me see. I reshared this somewhere. The layers Lego. Let me see if it's on my reshares. Y'all. Fair use, fair use. Y'all like the video. Thank y'all for joining me. Love y'all down to the ground. I'm just here to give information and educate the people. Y'all come up with y'all assessment on your own. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'll just give you the information. You come up with your own conclusion.
American, listen close.
We are not your enemy. Let me mute it because I don't want no copyright. Mm-hmm. That's the laser. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Check it out. Look at the slave ships, child. Mm-hmm. This is the reality. Mm-hmm. Injecting viruses into people. Mm-hmm. Now we got the Hanta. Yeah. They looking at us like test dummies. Africa just dropped a Lego video about what was stolen from black people. Now that could be a point of controversy. Was it stolen or did you sell us? I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there. I'm putting that out there. Do as you may with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Child, this roast got people up in arms and talking, and that's exactly what the hell they wanted us to do. All right, up next, let's get into Nicki Minaj. Enough of the roast shit. I think oh girl, she wrapped that up with a bow for us. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into Nicki Minaj first and foremost. Why did Nicki Minaj unfollow me? At Nicki Minaj, Ben said to stop posting people you know she's not in the good eye with, or she will block or unfollow you. If you are truly a fan page of Nicki, don't post comparison updates on others. She don't give a fuck about those people. Girl, bye. It's your narcissism. It's your narcissism. Bars that I follow. If I see a name or a face, a name or a face, that goes for any name and any face, that's gonna make me malfunction like for 2 seconds, you getting unfollowed and possibly blocked. To my Twitter bars that I follow, if I see a name or a face, a name or a face. Shut the fuck up, ho. Cancel that hoe. I don't know why motherfuckers is following her anyway. Nicki Maga Minaj. These people kill me thinking they can control our lives. Like, oh, because I'm your fan, I can't like anybody else. Bitch, kick rocks with sandal on. Bitch, go in a cell with your criminal ass husband and shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Go choke on it. Ciao. That I follow. If I see a name or a face, a name or a face. I can't. That goes for. I can't entertain this retardedness. That shit is straight retarded. I don't care what nobody say. It is. Like, bitch, you don't pay not a bill of mine. Goddamn, if you tell me who to follow, unfollow, repost, bitch, you wouldn't be you if it wasn't for me. Yo, people need to go and meditate and ground and reset. We got bigger problems than these fucking fake ass celebrities that don't give a F about you. Like, come on now. If anything, that's what the roast showed. Like, they don't give a F. She don't mind nothing. Just like Caressa, Coleslaw. Ain't she running shit? You know, I ran across this post, Knotty Crew, and I was like, what happened to the good old times? I remember being on the playgrounds with my girlfriends. We doing drills, playing hopscotch and double dutch. What happened?
Are you okay? So you.
Like, what? Black American girls playing on the playground in 1967, dressed like little ladies, getting along, not tearing each other down. This playing, and what happened? I tell you what happened. Slut culture took over. Ciao. I just saw that. I had to share that. Oh, another subject I want to get into is Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. I've been avoiding this, but I've been knew she was a fraud, kinda. You know, like, come on. Come on. They allowed Dr. Umar, who is not a doctor, to have doctor in front of his name. Y'all surprised that she is not certified? And she out here telling y'all how to be with men. Child. Ain't fool me. Well, she sat down on the Breakfast Club. Let me see if I can find it. Here she is. Okay, let's get into that. Fuck Dr. Umar.
Because people can't find your dissertation online.
Mm-hmm.
How are you responding to that in this new era of your life?
I'm going to clear it up once on here. I'm not doing it again. And I'm clearing it up for my doc squad, for my fan base, for my audience who deserve to hear me address it. For the folks who have already made up their mind to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give a fuck what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate it, double down on
Tails.
it, and run that shit. Because I don't give a fuck about it. Now, to my doc squad, my fan base, my folks, you know, my village, it's very simple.
So there's a concept in psychology called denial. And this is a defense mechanism where a person will reject or distort reality because the truth threatens the ego or identity they built for themselves. As a licensed psychologist, and I know other mental health professionals would agree with me, as we're watching this Cheyenne Bryant situation unfold, there's another layer going on, and we call that cognitive dissonance. That's the mental discomfort that happens when someone's reality conflicts with the story they've told themselves, the story they've told the world. And instead of correcting it, people will double down on the narrative that they've created because admitting the truth would require them to confront shame, loss, embarrassment, and even the collapse of the entire identity they've built for themselves. As a licensed clinical psychologist who spent years earning my doctorate, completing supervised training, and passing state licensure, I've honestly long had questions about her legitimacy because there's a language clinicians use, there's a depth of understanding, precision, and ethical responsibility that becomes second nature through training. And when someone repeatedly misuses terminology or speaks in ways that don't align with the foundational clinical knowledge you get from education and experience, it's going to raise flags for those of us who are actually legitimately in the field. And this is why credentials matter, not for ego, not for elitism, but because people are trusting you with their mental health, their trauma, their vulnerability, and their healing. And I mean, let's be for real. The woman clearly has the charisma, the communication skills, and the presence to have been able to build a platform without misleading the public about credentials she may not possess. People connect to confidence, relatability, storytelling, and delivery. She never needed to allegedly attach herself to a title that wasn't legitimately earned in order to have an impact. Our title should never be the sole thing that defines us. But for those of us who sacrifice years and years and years of study, clinical training, supervision, licensing, exam, and ethical accountability to legitimately earn those credentials, it's deeply unsettling to watch people attempt to hijack titles they never earned. It has nothing to do with jealousy. It has everything to do with ethics. You can have all the confidence in the world, and it doesn't mean you're competent. Confidence is not competence. A platform is not proof, and popularity is not professional qualification. We've got to do better, y'all.
That part. That part. And see, the internet has allowed a lot of these fraudulent people to come out. Like Dr. Umar been saying he building a school for the past, 5 years. And come to find out, we find out he is using his platform to lure in single moms so that he can sleep with them. She's a whole fucking fraud. And the last person I'm going to take relationship advice from. The last person I'm going to take relationship advice from. Young Miami. She is out here saying that we canceled her. Yeah, she said it. Y'all want to hear? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Baller Alert. Young Miami suggests the industry left her for dead following Diddy's fallout in City Girls. Girl, you another slut. Yacht girl. That wraps your worth up into a man. Let's just talk about it. And you learned it from your mama. I ain't even mad because you got it honestly, okay? Miss, I don't mind being peed on, okay? You sold your soul to the fucking devil. Now deal with it.
Have you cried making certain songs for this album?
Yes, I did.
What made you cry?
Just you know how you look at something like life and you just be like, damn.
Yep.
This is what it came to.
Yep.
Damn, this is where we at.
When did this industry break your heart?
Oh my God. Well, everybody pushed me out, left me for dead, just said, you're done.
Yeah.
It's just that broke my heart.
Yeah. Have you cried making certain songs for this album?
Bye.
Yes, I
Ain't
did.
nobody pushed you out. You chose the diddler. You made your choice. Now fucking wait with it. Nobody push you out. Your own girl from your group was begging and pleading. Like, I hope no man get in between. You chose what you chose. You know, thank God the baby who has been canceled over and over again picked you up on his latest song because it's doing quite well. I actually like the song. It's a bop, okay? Okay, shout out to the baby. The baby Pop That Thing is the highest charting rap song on this week's Hot 100. Shout out to the baby. He picked out Risha. Carisha, please, girl. Diddy left you with so much. You did nothing with it but build a card game. You got a whole YouTube platform that you don't use. Girl. Cry me a motherfucking river, Carisha. You will find the next billionaire peen to hop on. You will be okay, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, chill. All right, rest of coleslaw, crash out. Ooh, child. She back to blocking folk and everything, but Shalita been on a torrent, okay? I had the pleasure of speaking with Shalita yesterday. She was on Mr. Skinny podcast, and I said, "Why you think she got so much hate for Remy Ma when she was nothing but nice to her?" And she's like, "Why she hate me?" I said, "Facts. The bitch is a hater. She got imposter syndrome, chill." She got imposter syndrome. So let's get into Ressa. She talks signing her $8 million deal that is fake, okay?
Took a playbook out of Floyd Mayweather playbook. You know, he signed with James Prince, who was also a label, a music company, and that's where he started making all his big bucks at. So to know that we had Win Records, who wanted to get behind me and support me and team up with Sleater and make these big fights happen, it was really a no brainer. And they came with the check. That's really what it's. I mean, yeah, came with the check, understand the vision, and believe in me and what I do. That's how it came about. But did I just do it right away? No. I spoke with MVP. I spoke with Eddie Hearn. Um, Tried to reach out to Turkey Al Sheik, but he was hard to reach out to, so he missed his opportunity. And then there was Silly Promotion and then Win Records. So I sat and talked with everybody. I even had personal talks with DAZN, you know, with people that's going to promote the fight and, well, not promote it, but showcase the fight, and letting them know about some of my concerns, you know. And with that, I just looked at everybody's contract, the deal, and I wanted to know, like, what was everybody's vision, and if their vision didn't align with mine, then I wasn't going anyway. And just like, not only was the money not all the way right, but some of their visions and their stuff did not align with mine. But everybody knew that I hold value and I can bring value to the company. But
Vision, she mean it has to be all about her. But you said you sat down and read every contract. Did you have a lawyer look into it? Girl, girl, can you stop? Can you please stop?
So I'm gonna get paid for doing this. Like I'm not gonna pay money before I get paid to do this. Like it's right, mom type shit. Right. You calling Papoose Big Daddy, he should be calling you Big Mama. Pap fucking tongue is slicker than a snake. Pep sit up there, ran circle around Carissa Shields asking for money. And I ain't never seen no shit like that. The only time a man avoids giving a woman some motherfucking money when he don't got no fucking money. But the thing about it is, as long as Papoose putting that motherfucking pappy wappy down, that one hit a quarter down on her, or he's daddy. He's daddy. Girl, if you don't fucking get off this internet embarrassing yourself, Pap they made a motherfucking fool out you. Girl, I ain't telling you no reply. Goodbye.
Now I asked my husband last night. I said, babe, I showed him that clip of her asking Pat for money. He was like, yo, he curved her. I said, babe, when I ask you for money, he was like, yeah, I always be like, how much? Or you don't got no cash? That's his responses. You know what I'm saying? Child, this girl is the Lulu. And I'm so tired of this narrative. But Shalita, she came out here because, as you all know, she was making fun of Shalita, calling her Bigfoot because some girls ran up on Shalita, which was dead wrong or whatever.
You know, the way he treated you when you were pregnant, the way he talked to you when
Shut up. So this was Shalita posted to her page. Y'all go follow her. Shout out to Remy Savage. She said she laid out in the middle of the street, but y'all, this the gag. This the gag. Let me see who liked. I think I saw Anonymous T said Remy Ma liked it. Like the photo. I must have passed it. Hold on. Ciao. Shout out to Shalita. She said she ain't gonna stop or whatever. Look, and then oh girl, not a goat. She came out here crying, child. But her hatred for Shalita is making Shalita blow up. I don't see it. But Anonymous T caught it or whatever. And she said Remy Ma like the post or whatever. See, and this top one said, I love Remy like the post. So I ain't see it. Let me see. Let me try it again. Yeah, I'm going too fast. Unicorn, Jacque. Like her hatred for Shalita is making her go viral. And I ain't even mad at Shalita. Get your bag. She wanna lie and stuff like that. I just don't like all the ghetto ratchetness. Now Shalita, she do be talking her mess, but not a goat. You chose to go to Shalita and run up on her. That's on you. Maybe she did it from a Remy another page. But at the end of the day, child, how much you get from EBT? How much you get from EBT? Let me know. Yeah, so Nada Goat was out here. Oh, y'all all right. She did run out of clothes.
GM Casino. Make it legendary.
Shout out to Anonymous T. That just tells you she went to New York at a last minute rush.
Where is Remy husband's support for Clarissa Shields being in a museum and the plot thickens on her ambush trip to New York and Flint, Michigan? That she flaked out on both events to chase around a married man and make sure Papoose and Remy Ma were not getting nostalgic for their anniversary. Now, I want to get into what Dimitri posted about Clarissa, and the Museum of Natural History in New York City, right? So it says the following. It says, amazing evening at the Museum of Natural History in New York City, celebrating greatness, achievement, and the power of sport to inspire the world. Walking through an exhibit featuring some of the most iconic trophies in sports,
Thank
the
you.
Stanley Cup, NFL championship rings, PGA trophies, and more, it was incredibly powerful to see Clarissa's.
Take this racist motherfucker out my chat. Block the shit out of him. Come over here with that bullshit. Move around.
Shields World Championship belt displayed among them all, standing at the very top. A young girl from
Thank
Flint,
you.
Michigan, with a dream, belief, discipline, and relentless determination, rose from one of America's toughest environments to become a once in a generation athlete and global inspiration. Clarissa continues to break barriers and redefine what's possible, not only in boxing, but in life. She represents courage, resilience, and the ability to turn adversity into greatness. Through her journey, she continues to inspire young people everywhere to believe bigger, work harder, and
I disagree. She represents low vibrational women. She represents Jezebels. She represents low self esteem. She represents gutter snipes, dirty bottom foot hoes. That's what she represents. To the fact that all her antics online show who her true character is, and nobody gives a F about her accolades. I don't give a fuck about them gold medals. I don't. That shit was how many years ago? Girl, you the only one that care about that. Don't nobody care. Nobody cares. Your adulterous affair takes precedent over it. Like, you don't even appreciate your medals. So why would we?
Allow circumstances to define their future. Grateful and honored to stand alongside Clarissa and this historic journey and witness her legacy continue to grow among some of the greatest athletes in the world. And the remarkable part is, she is still just getting started. Hashtag quote, hashtag history, hashtag USA. So, like I said, Dimitri Saturday night was in Atlanta, and it appears last night he was in New York. And this puts the whole New York situation even more into a crazy spectacle because it looks like Clarissa wore the same dress that she wore Saturday night at the surprise pop-up reggae concert that also featured Stephanie Mills. That is the same outfit that she wore on the left with the red glasses, the red handbag, and those red kitten heels or whatever she had on. And then on the right is the picture that Dimitri posted, where he is saying all these amazing and wonderful things about Clarissa Shields, right? And here's the thing, Dimitri, like Dimitri's doing what I expect Salida Promotions to do, which is to promote their clients, to represent their clients in their best light and all of the things, except for Clarissa does not want that. Clarissa is zeroed in on a married man. So this tells me a couple of things. This tells me Clarissa was not supposed to be in New York Mother's Day weekend at all, that she was supposed to be fulfilling her obligations either at that fight Saturday night or originally at that hibachi place, that hibachi slash bar that people can purchase tickets and all of the things. And Clarissa was a no call, no show at either event. Clarissa Shields was a no call, no show because she was so worried that Papoose may have wanted to do something nice for Remy Ma for Mother's Day, or might have potentially wanted to invite Remy Ma around his family, around his mom, sisters, and niece, and all of the things to be a part of that celebration in the box suites. How also do I know that this is an ambush? Because why do you have the same dress on Saturday night as you do, what, Tuesday night? This is either Monday night or Tuesday night that this evening happened, because the picture in the middle where Clarissa is quote unquote crying about being in this museum was when yesterday the museum had posted Clarissa's interview, as well as she was sitting by side by another athlete discussing, you know, what it takes to win and her greatness and all of the things. So you originally did not prepare enough days of clothing and outfits and dresses and all of the things. You only anticipated to wear this dress for your event at the museum. But what happened was you ambushed Papos and demanded that he invite you to whatever he had planned for his mom, sister, and niece, and any other relatives that were going to be attending that Mother's Day concert in New York. And ultimately, you know what I'm saying? You had to do a double thing, right? You had to wear the same dress twice because you didn't pack enough clothes.
What? Not Miss Rich Mama. You couldn't even afford to stop and get you an outfit, girl? Not even on Canal Street? You know what this weekend taught me about Clarissa? And as much as she want to deny it, us content creators control her. Ain't it nice? We control the shit out of her. She ain't want to repeat of what happened in Christmas with Pat and Remy at the first store. She know their anniversary was just she knows. But us, the content creators, we control that hoe. Yes, we do. You heard it here first. We control that bitch. We say jump, that bitch say how high. We control her. Hey. Joke's on you, quote. We control her ass. She ain't want us dragging Talking about, oh, Pap with Remy, he went quiet. She ain't want that. We control that. We control her. Shout out to Anonymous Teacher.
Because you decided it
That bitch so unhinged, she left without clothes, girl.
was better to ambush and ruin whatever a married man has planned for his family because you were concerned that because this is so close to the anniversary of Remy Ma and Pap, that potentially some nostalgia may come in, potentially some resurrected feelings may come in, and you couldn't allow that or Papoose to potentially be seen or hung around with any other rumored or alleged mistresses Mother's Day weekend.
Now I take them to make threes.
Raised in Brooklyn,
Everybody does.
And the fact is, she's not even a mother. Why weren't you with your mother? The alcoholic? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that they drink cheap liquor too. I can't stand Amsterdam, child. Shout out to Anonymous T, but she on a block crusade. Rest of Coleslaw crash out. She is blocking people. We don't care. We still gonna get the information. Like at the end of the, you could block me. I don't give a fuck. She probably think I'm not a big enough content creator, so I'ma still keep dragging her. I don't give a fuck about no blocks. I don't care. I don't care. But
We made the block party list. I never got invited to the block party before, and now I'm so excited I got invited to the block party because Miss Clarissa Shields and
shout out to Ra. What's her name? Shout out
also
to
Papoose have blocked Auntie, y'all. I ain't mad about it, ain't sad about it.
Shout out to Auntie Ra. I love her commentary.
I didn't follow either one of them. I used to follow Pat. And Pat followed me, and that's because I think I was posting a couple of times that my daughters would do workouts to back up my bullshit. One of Pat's two good songs that he has, and it was like back up my bullshit, back with a full clip. And I posted that a couple of times, and then he ended up following me from that. And so, but I unfollowed. I'm not one of those people who feel like if you got a page I don't like you, I'm going to go under your page. I'm going to say anything negative or whatever because it's your page, it's your fan page, it's for your supporters. So I'm not that person. So you blocking me is really means nothing. I don't go see you on my own. I don't see your stuff on my own. People who support me send it to me, and they'd be like, "Oh, Aunt T, did you see this?" For example, this last time, Auntie, did you see this Win record? Now they're all of a sudden Win Network or whatever. And I'm like, okay, they want to be a Remy Ma beat biter, dope style taker. I'm like, okay, now they all of a sudden want to do a network. I know it's some last minute shit that they did, which means to say that, you know what I'm saying, you still, you know, living in Remy Ma's shadow constantly. Pap, you are, because you keep on acting like you writing shit. And then Clarissa, we definitely know that you are. And ever since you stopped mimicking, because now it's been really, really public that you've been copying, you've been looking a horrid mess. You normally look a horrid mess, but you is almost going back to the, when you before you copied Remy Ma. But that's neither here nor there. So you blocking me. I didn't even know you was listening to anything I was saying or watching my videos because you comment under everybody, whether it was Sweet Ma, Geisha, Mr. Skinny, Tyrone B. You commented under everybody's page and everybody's post, but I never seen you comment under mine. People were telling me that, oh no, Auntie, this is her burner account. Oh, that's in your live, or I'm pretty sure that she sees your videos, and I was like, no, because she never comments. And a lot of people were saying, no, that's because she doesn't want to engage in a back and forth with you. You're going to hit her with too much wisdom and intelligence. I guess the way that I explain stuff, and I was like, no, but she doesn't really care. She because of that or whatever and has it. So the fact that she blocked me is funny. And I'm gonna tell you how I found out was because people were sending me some things about Win Records, like I said, about Win Records turned to Remy Network or whatever they got going on, their record company, a promoting company, whatever they got. And then I had to click the link. And so I didn't know that the link was to a Pap's IG page. So when I tried to click the link and I went there, it said that I couldn't see it. So I was like, okay, maybe it's something I don't know. And then I said, well, let me see Clarissa's page and see if I can see the Win record or whatever on there. I couldn't get on Clarissa's page. And so my daughter, who was with me at the time, she was like, wait, Mom, maybe they deleted the post. I think I said that. Maybe they deleted the post to try to take a hiatus, a break. I should have known better. They're attention seekers and whores. And so my daughter was able to see their page. And I was like, oh, okay, they did block me. So I made it. So shout out to Remy Ma for responding to me. And you guys, I finally made the block party list.
Shout out to the block party list for Wrestler Coleslaw Crash Out and Poon say. We having a block party, baby. Yes, we don't give a fuck. All y'all doing is messing up y'all engagement by blocking people. Look at all the great big YouTubers, bloggers. They don't block people. They don't block people. You know what I'm saying? I block. If you come over here acting an ignorant fool, especially racist, we are not our ancestors. Naughty Love Movement, we are not our ancestors. And we don't fuck with keyboard gangsters because we really gangster for life. In real life. Like, we don't do this internet bull swinky stuff, okay? At the end of the day, you mess up your engagement when you block people. You do. That's the facts. I learned that from AT2. I learned that from AT2. All right. So, you know, she really was in her feels. Number one, because she ain't no mama, and Pap ain't put none of his wormy ass seeds up in her. You know what they say? You lay with these old men, chill. You get up with worms, okay? And she was trying to cock block him fucking his wife. Clarissa, Remy Ben said you can have him. Go be happy. Make babies. I don't give a fuck. Then sign the divorce papers. Instead of chasing his ass to New York, you need to be pressing him about that damn divorce, girl. Cause shout out to Black Love. We had their 18-year anniversary yesterday, chill. Okay. Let me get into let me see if I can find this shit about not a goat, chill. Because she's having a mental breakdown about how she ran up on Shalita and damaged the rental car's property, and Shalita went to the police. Of course she did, because she don't want to be responsible for them damages. So she turns your little ass right in. You ain't had no business running up on her at the end of the day. And now you having a whole nervous fucking breakdown because your ass about to get locked up. Because the rental car company is not playing with your ass. Yeah, here it is. Shout out to Bro Real Life, okay? Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Thousands of Americans are using this company to get personal loans to beat inflation. Every day, it's getting... For the past...
Let me go back.
That, when I was... What my God is... Not too long ago. And since I have started my journey of faith, the devil has started...
Can I just say I'm tired of all these fucking sluts playing with God? I really am. To me, a spiritual journey does not belong online. And just because you saying it, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You having sex out of wedlock, all type of shit. Like, stop it.
His journey as well. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I stand firm on that. I know my God. I know what my God is capable of. But what I don't know is what I'm truly capable of.
Don't you love when people quote scriptures that are easy to quote? Everybody knows that scripture. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Girl, bye. How about when you shot that gun? And she gonna get into it?
I know I am a very talented person. I have many talents. I know how to get a bag. I know how to be a mother. I know how to be a wife. I know how to be everything
that I need to be in life.
How you a wife and you not a wife? How you a wife and you not a wife? Your man just came home for prison. How you a wife and you not a wife? Make that make sense. I'll tell you one better. All your kids by the same man? No weapon.
And I don't know what I'm capable of. And what I mean by that, when I was a child, I was diagnosed with bipolar, schizophrenic, depression, and a few other things. Granted, since I was a child, I've had things happen to where I knew I was crazy in the head, but it wasn't to where it's like, oh yeah, I need to continue to take the medicine and all this other extra stuff that they were trying to get me to do. For the past several years, I've been going through a situation with someone who's been antagonizing me, cyberbullying, doing all
My God.
types of
First of all, let's talk about the mental illness, okay? I don't play around with that. And I feel like these fucking internet flunkies love to play with mental illness. Number one, I don't believe nobody, and not to say that she got to share her medical records with us, but I don't believe her. I don't believe all those diagnoses. And you trying to come out here and state your case like you crazy because you know you about to go before the judge and you going to have to answer for what you did in damaging somebody else's property. So now you don't know what the fuck you capable of. But you think the judge gonna care about this internet breakdown? Sure.
things to me, pulling up to my home, seeing my child places, taking pictures with her, and so on. I have kept
First of all, it's not out of the realm of possibility that Shalita runs into one of your kids. First of all, her beef is with you, not with the kids. So she gonna continue to be nice to your kid. You sound dumb.
composure as long as I could. The first
She is trying to justify what she did. She had no business pulling up on Charlita.
she came to my house, I crashed. You come on. Come on. Come on. Come right here. Charlita, come right here. Oh, my mama, come up here. 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 I want you to come right here, and that was my warning shot. Oh, my mama. Come right here. Come right here. Come right here. Come right here. I'm a oh my kids. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Charlita, come on, my baby.
Question. Instead of going live, why you ain't call the cops the first time? They was friends at one point in time.
Come on. Come on. Next I'ma dig in that. Next I'ma dig in that. Come on. Come on. Man, come on. Come on. Oh my mama. You ready to die? Come on. You ready to come on. You ready to come on. You ready to shit, come on. And I got 40 on me. And I got 40. And I got 40 on me. Come on. 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 The fuck? All that fuck?
Shalita is Clarissa Shields' cousin. Not a goat is Clarissa Shields' ex-friend, but she was friends with Shalita first. What I think is going on here, she started seeing Clarissa Clarissa starting to blow up. And she started to attach herself to her. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think the strife and the beef comes in. or whatever. And then I think what happened is Nah started talking shit about Shalita with Clarissa. And it got back to Shalita. And Shalita was like, I ain't no bung ass bitch. Fuck you, you slut. You a 3 or 4, this and that, whatever.
Go around and bitch. The second time, I let it pass. I let it slide. It was like a myth.
The second time, why you let it pass? Why you let it slide? Why you ain't go to the police and file reports?
Thing that I'm working on with myself that I'm like, God, only you know.
Oh, here we go with God.
Why? I'm being tested like this.
Cause you ain't shit.
The third time, very recently.
Thank you so much, Cece, for the super sticker. Love you down to the ground. Thank y'all so much.
Recently, after losing a child.
All right. We about to get into her defense that she gonna tell the judge. She gonna say she had a miscarriage and she was emotionally distraught.
Things got completely out of hand. Let's go, mama. You said come, I'm right here. Charlita, I'm right here. I'm right here, literally. So come on. Bring the move, for real. I'm right here. 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 My hands on my pocket. Stop touching me. My hands on my pocket. What the fuck is you talking about? Hands on my pocket. Stop playing. Right here, all in her shit. No, to ransom. To ransom. All in her shit. Back up. Wait. Swing on all y'all. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm telling you, bro. I don't do it. You this big bully on Facebook. You got people on Facebook thinking we right here in your face. We right here. You got them thinking you a big old bully. Well, do something. You so tough. You the one go live about me all the time, Charlita. I don't have to touch you. You is obsessed with me, bitch.
Hi, excuse me, miss, hello. What if I told you I could get you some money right now?
I wouldn't believe you.
Okay, let's get out your phone. Download the app called Bridget. All right, they're gonna give you up to 200 and...
This is a hot ghetto ass
My
mess.
mental state
Now you mentally unstable.
Today is not okay. I am going through.
Yo, then check yourself in. The fuck you on the internet for? Check yourself in. If you're what the hell you what we gonna do? We not licensed psychologists. It's crazy how people use this internet to try to garner sympathy. Right, she was not unstable. She was clear-minded when she pulled up on Charlita crazy ass. The whole family is unstable, girl. You know that.
Something that I would not wish on a soul. And I have the devil on my shoulders. I've been praying. I've been praying.
Not enough.
It's like, I know it's the devil. I know God loves me. I know God got me. But it's like, the devil is almost about to win. I'm so ready to crash. I'm so ready to give it all up and completely crash.
Then girl, check yourself in. Check yourself the fuck in. These bitches be killing me.
Trying to meditate, read Bible verses, pray. I've been trying to do everything that I can think of to calm me down, to keep me sane. Nothing is working. Literally nothing is working.
Then check it. Let me tell you something. If nothing is working, you need to go check yourself in. That's just the bottom line. This bullshit you run into the internet. What the hell the internet going to do? You just want some damn attention and you want to deflect from the fact that you was wrong for running up on Charlita. You was fucking wrong for damaging property. You was wrong.
I want a great life for me and my kids. I've been doing everything that I can possible to give me and my kids a better, great life. I get on social media every day. I try to do content as much as I can. I try to do whatever I can to make life better for us. And it's like every 10 steps I make, I get knocked down 20. And it's like, I don't know how much more I could take. And I know my kids need me. I need my kids. But it's like,
was you thinking about your kids when you was out in the street like a heathen? Was you thinking about your kids then? Charlita wasn't bothering you. Charlita wasn't bothering you. You went to her. This shit is some bullshit. And now I understand why you and Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out are friends. Y'all both delusional. Liars. Y'all are detached from reality on some real. Like, stop it. Yeah. What's the internet going to do? Cece, get the help that you damn need. Shit, you ain't even got to check into the hospital. You could get virtual help now. Woo! Clock it, Lorraine. She said what she thinking about her kids when she ain't know who the father was. Child. I'm tired of these ratchet assholes.
it's getting out of hand. And my mental will not allow me to continue to wait. To continue to wait on someone to do something. Or
here we go again. We went over this on her first live. How she was begging Clarissa to come help her. Girl, help yourself. You grown. Help yourself. The fuck Clarissa gonna do anyway? Her cousin don't like her. Ain't like she could call her and be like, pipe down, Shalita. The fuck you expect her to do? This shit don't make no damn sense.
God to fix it. And I know I should not be saying that. But it's like sometimes it's like, God, you said in your word that you will not put no more on me than I can.
I'm done. I can't. None of these hoes are of God. From Clarissa to fucking Nah, the goat, whatever the hell she wanna call herself, to Chrisean Rock. All of them are false fucking prophets, and I'm tired of these hoes coming on Beyonce's internet playing with God. And none of them live or walk with God. Like, stop it. Stop it, bitch. If your mental is fucked up, check yourself in. That's just the bottom damn line. I'm so tired of these hoes. I really am. I'm really, really sick of it. Quoting scriptures that everybody knows. Shit, child. She probably memorized that shit before she went live. Girl, like, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. All right, you guys. Like, that's all I got for you. I think that's enough. I really think that's enough. It's too much. It is too much. Lizzo, she calling out labels. It's just like, what the fuck? We went over that. We talked about Chrisean talking about her reconciliation. That was just nothing but a plot, a plot and a scheme to try to shut him up. It's all a mess, girl. It's all a mess. Shout out to the replay game. And this is Nicki Minaj. She disproved. She's unfollowing people that are supporting rapper Trim. Bitch, you don't like nobody to be at the top but you. And nobody cares. MAGA Minaj. Nobody cares. I appreciate everybody joining me, and thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate y'all. Today y'all ain't make me beg too bad, okay? But we gonna leave it in the comments. We gonna continue the conversation. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. It's a lot, and I think it's the devil is busy. That's why we got all these false prophets running around. But it's up to you, Naughty Crew, to use your discernment, use your free thinking, and just know all these people, they are liars, and they're gonna do whatever they can do, whether it's lie, scheme, fuck, suck, to go viral. That's how desperate they are. They are all very desperate, okay? And just know that, all right? Clarissa, I think the reason why she doing all she doing, because all she got is online. And she draws a paycheck from that. So she has to keep us entertained. But I think Pap humiliating her over and over again is entertaining enough. Like, girl, bye. You can't keep no man that don't want to be kept. That's just the bottom line. And if he wanted to not be married, he would have been had the divorce. It is $69.99 to file online. He ain't got no assets. He broke, girl. That's why when you say I need some money, he said, huh, excuse me? Like, bitch, let me remind you, you know what this is. You know what this is, bitch. Stop playing. Go play with your mama. Don't play with us, okay? At the end of the day, he is still in love with his wife. And trust, every time Pap upstairs, he is texting his wife. Just like when he was in Africa, he was texting Remy. That just goes to show, like, he was okay. He was jealous at Easy the Block Captain because he was a rapper and stuff like that. Remy was fucking playing with Pap. She was fucking with him. Like, oh, you want to run around with bitches? I'm about to run around with niggas. That's exactly what that was. But I showed y'all yesterday. He's still texting Remy Ma. Like, that's his wife. Girl, ain't nothing you could do. They got a child together. They're going to always be in communication. They have a young child. But I told y'all yesterday, Clarissa, if she can have it her way, she will stop him from talking to his own child altogether. That's how evil she is. Remy went and got his twin brother. Exactly. She was fucking with him. Oh, you want to run around and play in my face with these bitches? I got you. I'm gonna go get a knock off Pompous, motherfucker. Now, how you like them apples? It wasn't about no shaking of fucking hands or none of that. It wasn't about that. That nigga got jealous when she gave him a taste of his own medicine. Y'all stop playing. And I tell y'all all the time, men, they want to cheat and do what the fuck they want to do, but as soon as you do it back to them, men cannot take that shit. They cannot take it. Oh, he shook my hand. That's why. Nigga, you sound dumb. And on that note, I'm out of here, Naughty Crew. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you all for everything. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.